Hello everyone, this is Aya. Today we're going to review some Distress Oxide ink techniques. And for those who do not know what's Distress Oxide, let me summarize it in 2 lines. Distress Oxide are primarily constructed of pigment ink, a type of ink that is opaque and dries more slowly. Distress Oxide oxidize immediately in giving you a chalky finish look, even though they contain absolutely no chalk in them. It gives you this milky oxidizing effect that tends to cover up a background. Now let's see the supplies I'm going to use. So I have these tags by maker Forte. Again, I'm going to write all the links and supplies in the description box below. Then we have this stencil, it's called Swirl stencil. We have this stamp set and called Hipster Valentines. It's a large stamp set, 6x8. Then we have this beautiful stamp set called Pumpkin Spice and Everything Nice. Then we have this Art Marks stamp set. Then we have this stamp set called Take a Sip. And last but not least, this stamp set, and this one's so cute, called Rawrsome stamp set. Okay, so let's get started. The first technique, which is the simple one, which is applying the ink with blending tool. Either you use, 3 shades of the same color and start from, top to bottom, or you can choose 2 colors that really blends beautifully and start from, from outwards to inwards. Second technique, applying the ink directly to a paper. Third technique, applying the ink with a prayer. And let me tell you that I love the final look. It's really, really textury and beautiful. Technique number 4, which is blend the ink with a wet cloth. And let me tell you, it's easier than the blending tool. Technique number 5, use the Distress Oxide ink as a watercolor wash. Technique number 6, use a bubble wrap as a background stamp. Technique number 7, remove the ink through stencil. And here I use, wet finger dauber. Technique number 8, use the Distress Oxide ink as, traditional stamping. Technique number 9, use them as a wet stamping. Technique number 11, use Distress Oxide with heat embossing powder. Technique number 12, ink over imposed images. Technique number 13, using paper towel to lift the ink. Technique number 14, add the finish touch by doing splatters. Technique number 15, mix them with paste or gesso. Here is a tip: if you have any paste remain, do not wash the stencil or any tool. Just apply it to your journal. This journal is just dedicated for any leftover acrylic paint or gesso. Now let's have a look at all the backgrounds I created after I turned them into kind of mixed media tags. I hope that those 14 techniques were inspiring you to get inky. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!